So we have completed U, we have completed N cube. So let's revise one. U stands for Unit Trust of India, UTI. N stands for N1 National Savings Certificate. N stands for NABARD. N stands for National Housing Bank. So let's move ahead to I and T square. What is I? I is infrastructure company. Write the pattern I am telling you all. Infrastructure company, shares, debentures, etc. If we invest in the infrastructure company in the form of shares and debentures, then we can claim a deduction under chapter 6A. So write in the format infrastructure company, that is shares, debentures, etc. Right, this much you can understand. If we invest in infrastructure company in the form of shares and debentures, we'll get an exemption, deduction under section 80C, deduction under chapter 6A. I hope this much is clear. Please write it. I hope you have written. Now we have completed with I also. Now T square is remaining. T1 stands for term deposit of scheduled bank for 5 years. If you have deposited your sum of money in a bank, in a scheduled bank, specifically in a scheduled bank for a period of 5 years, then you will get a deduction under chapter 80C under chapter 6A under section 80C. So T stands for term deposit of scheduled bank. T squared, tuition fees for maximum 2 children for full-time employment in India. If you are paying tuition fees for maximum 2 children for full-time education in India, tuition fees, not school fees, only specifically tuition fees. So that's why T, tuition fees. If you are paying tuition fees for maximum 2 children for full-time education in India, then you will get a deduction under section 80C under chapter 6A. I hope this much is clear. These two T are over. So write down please. I hope this much is over. So let's revise what we have done. We have done I and T. We have done T square. I, infrastructure company, that is shares and debentures, etc. If we invest in the infrastructure company in the form of shares and debentures, then it is exempt. Not exempt. We get a deduction under chapter 6A under section 80C. Better listen to this every day, because this, if you listen my voice, recorded voice or the video, you will not need to learn it, because you are constantly listening to what I am saying. If you listen constantly, this chapter is the simplest chapter. People usually find the chapter 6A, this chapter deduction, very difficult. They always goof up in the end, because it is the end where it comes. See, it is the end where it comes. After that you have to calculate the tax at the slab rate. If you goof up over here, the entire upper part goes wrong. If you goof up over here, you will do this part wrong. You will do the net total income wrong. You will do the tax calculation wrong. In fact, if this sum comes for 10 marks, the upper part comes for at least 6 marks and the remaining part comes for 4 marks, because deduction always comes for 2, at least minimum 2 marks. Net total income comes for 1 mark, because it has been allotted the value in the pattern. Net total income 1 mark, and after that tax calculation also 1 mark. If you goof up in this one, you'll get negative 4 marks. Not negative marking like CPT, but if doing this one part wrong, you'll go wrong in all the section. Even if you write entire slab rates also right, that is a mistake and it is wrong. I hope this much is clear. I have taught I infrastructure company 1, term deposit of a scheduled bank for 5 years, tuition fees for maximum 2 children for full-time education in India. This much is clear. You have already copied, I guess. If you not, please pause and copy. I hope you have done copying also. So what we have completed? We have completed U, N cube, I, T square. Now S cube is remaining. What is S cube? S, Senior Citizen Saving Scheme for 5 years. If my handwriting is not visible, please listen to what I am saying, and after that you can understand what it is, because after I am saying, you know what it is. Senior Citizen Saving Scheme for 5 years. If you have invested, if a person is a senior citizen, he has invested in a senior, it is not a criteria if a senior citizen is only investing. Any person can invest in a senior citizen saving scheme for 5 years, then you get a deduction under section 80C in chapter 6A. Then stamp duty paid on acquisition of residential house property. Yeah, house property is not written, but you remember it is a house property. Stamp duty, you remember stamp duty capital gain chapter, we write full value of acquisition less transfer expenses. In transfer expenses, the stamp duty is paid, the stamp duty is deducted. I took so long to upload the next video just because I wanted you all to practice capital gain. If you have not if you have not practiced the capital gain, that is very bad. If you have, that is very good of you all. Now you can understand what is that. If you have not, please go first and do capital gain, then come over here and listen this lecture again. Stamp duty paid on acquisition of residential house property. If we pay stamp duty at the time of purchase or sales, such stamp duty paid is allowed as a deduction under chapter 80C, chapter 6A, under section 80C in chapter 6A. Now, this insurance premium is for this life insurance that I'll teach you. It was just a mistake. There was a lack of space, so I wrote over here. Right now, just don't copy. S stands for Sukanya Samruddhi account. If you have invested in Sukanya Samruddhi account, invested means you have deposited a sum of amount in Sukanya Samruddhi account, then such investment will be allowed as a deduction under section 80C under chapter 6A. Under section 80C, from when I am screaming over here. So under section 80C is very important, because of, at least in the question, there might be 4 to 5 questions in the 4 to 5 adjustment of 80C chapter 80C section. In many sums, like if it is a capital gain, if it is a house property, there might be one section from 80C at least one section, because it is the most common section, because people invest in such accounts just because to take a benefit of deduction. Are you getting me? That is a pattern of tax saving that I'll teach you at the end of this chapter. How does that happen? Because this part I'll name in the last, after this chapter, I'll name a video as tax planning, how usually chartered accountants do tax plan, how they do that. I'll teach you. Just wait, have patience. That will be the most interesting thing that you have learned before the exam, because there are very few teachers who teach about their experiences. So let's start. S, senior citizen saving scheme for 5 years. S, stamp duty paid on acquisition on residential house property. S, Sukanya Samruddhi account. Sukanya Samruddhi account, I wrote it late because it was amended, so that's why it was written in pencil, and then afterward I overwrite with a pen. So now you write the 3 sections. S, senior citizen saving scheme for 5 years. Stamp duty paid on acquisition of residential house property. S, Sukanya Samruddhi account. Please pause the video and copy. I hope you have copied. I hope you are copying in my format. You are not randomly copying it because it is already named in this. But please don't do that. I am taking efforts because I am already, it is all jumbled. I have to search where the N is there, where the S is there, and then I am telling you, just because to benefit you all, so that when you are learning, we'll go in this format: specific units, LR units, left, right, PM format only. I don't want you all to again search back and forth. That will create a hassle for you all. So please do the way I am telling you all. I hope S is completed. I hope you have copied. If not, pause the video and copy. I am giving you sufficient time to do copying. See, S cube is also done. N is over, N3 is over, I is over, N2 is over, S3 is over. You can either call S cube, square, or you can call it 3, 2. It's all up to you all. So we have how many sections we have covered under 80C? Or subheads we have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have covered already 10. And now you recall, just the recall and see. Whatever I thought, was it tough? Did you all felt anything that it is so difficult to remember? Just because of this acronym, you are finding it so simple. The first part is over. Now the middle part, left, right, is remaining. What is left, right? Left, L stands for Life Insurance Corporation. Life Insurance Corporation. If you invest in LIC, you might be knowing there are many LIC agents. They come to you and say, please invest in LIC and pay this premium every month, and you will get a specific amount as a maturity after so many years, and that will be that the maturity amount that you have received will also be tax free, and the premium you are paying will be also a tax savior under ATC. So what is that? Let's start. ATC. If Life Insurance Corporation, the specific names are right, Life Insurance Corporation, underline it and put a line like this and write insurance premium, Dhan Raksha plan, Jeevan Dhara. Jeevan Dhara is one word and another word is and Jeevan Akshay, right? Jeevan Dhara and Jeevan Akshay. If you invest in all these three of investments of insurance premium, Dhan Raksha plan, Jeevan Dhara, Jeevan Akshay, then you get a deduction. If you are paying a premium, if you remember LIC, I have taught you all in the previous chapter, section 10D, LIC lump sum receive is exempt. It is written in a pencil because when I was teaching you all, I wrote it and taught you all. This is my main book. I know we are running lack of time, so that's why I took my main book and thought let's go with it only, because I'll dictate and you have to write. Why to waste time in writing? Why to waste efforts? If you find it difficult, you can comment that please write and show and explain. I'll do it from my next video. Life Insurance Corporation, insurance premium. If you invest in all this, how you invest? If you receive lump sum that is exempted under section 10 subsection 10D in income from other sources, because such income is income from other sources, it has no head, so it is other sources. But what you get exemption over is the premium that you are paying, the premium that goes from your hand. If the insurance premium taken is before 1/4/2012, 20% of capital sum assured. What does this means? Before 1/4/2012, if you have taken the policy and the capital sum assured is say 5 lakhs and the premium you are paying is on 5 lakhs, 20% is 10,000. If you pay 10,000 premium, then only it is deduction is given. If you pay at a 30%, if you say paid the insurance premium at 12,000 per month, then such deduction is not available. There is a specific rate of 20% that you have to remember. If you have purchased the policy between 1/4/2012 to 1/4/2013, between 1/4, this is before 1/4/2012, that means 31/3. If you have purchased 31/3/2012 the policy, then 20% sum assured is allowed. But if you have purchased on 1/4/2012 to 1/4/2013, then 10% capital sum is assured. 10%, you understand what is capital sum assured means? If you have taken a policy of rupees 5 lakh that you will receive at the time of maturity, after that specified period, then 10% on that specified value of maturity, that is suppose 5 lakh, then 5,000 per month is allowed. Are you all understanding what it is? It is 5,000 per month or annually. That depends how the question is framed. After 1/4/2013, 15% of capital sum assured. Now I don't think I need to explain you what it is 15% on capital sum assured is. So L is done. L stands for Life Insurance Corporation. If we are paying to Life Insurance Corporation insurance premium in the form of Dhan Raksha plan insurance premium, we are paying to Dhan Raksha plan. If the premium is paid to Jeevan Dhara, Jeevan Akshay, then if the insurance premium policy, right, insurance premium policy taken before 1/4/2012, 20% capital sum assured, if means this much is allowed as deduction. If more than this specified percentage is paid, then it is not allowed as a deduction. I hope that is very clear. Between 1/4/2012 to 1/4/2013, 10% of capital sum assured. After 1/4/2013 and 15% of capital sum assured. Please write the L part. Please pause the video and write. I hope you have written. Our next video on write and PM.